best improvisers I know, it's not that they're not afraid, it's that they've embraced the fear and they jump in. They're brave people. My name's Rebecca Sohn, and I currently teach for Annoyance Theater, and I've been with Annoyance since I moved here in 1991.
I think that at its best, it is honest. It has simple honesty to it. It has simple emotional integrity to it. It's funny that comes from a place that is both human and universal, rather than necessarily from wit or quickness or reference level. I'm Noah Grigoropoulos, and my role at IO is I teach the last level in the training program. It's called the performance level. It's the 7th level, but it's called 5B for reasons that escape me.
Just about any team can be good if you just don't screw up all the time, you know. But to be really good, my experience has been that you have to enjoy each other. That there's an affection, as platonic as it can be, or maybe should be, that you really actually do just care about friends, you know. My name is TJ Jagodowski. I've been improvising, I would say, for like 15 years at Second City Improv Olympic, the Annoyance Theater here, all in Chicago.
And so if everybody can be of the mind that we are going to do the hokey pokey and the chicken dance at the wedding, and it is going to be the best fucking time we've ever had in the world, then that team is going to be ready to perform. And I hate both of them, but I can turn that on in a second. And that's through just years of rehearsing, like fake it till you make it. Susan Messing, 1993. My name is Joe Bill. I have very, very bushy eyebrows. I've been doing improv since I learned improv in 1977.
A bad improv show can be excruciating. And it's partially because we don't have sets, we don't have costumes, we have nothing to fall back on. At least a bad play, there is a script somewhere. Bad performance art, somebody might have conceptualized something. But when things fall apart for bad improv, it's like molecules not wanting to get along with each other anymore, and suddenly they fall apart and all we're left with is just atoms in empty space. Hi, I'm Jonathan Pitts, and I am the co-founder of the Chicago Improv Festival. I'm the executive director of Chicago Improv Festival Productions, and I'm the creator-producer of the College Improv Tournament.
I don't think great improvisers are funny. I think the funny comes from the situations, and I think the funny comes from relationships they build up. And I think sometimes it takes people time to get there. And I think, again, it all boils down to ego. Your ego, you got to tell your ego to shut up. If you can do that and be in this moment and be confident, because none of us knows what we're doing. Anybody who does isn't improvising. My name is Jay Suko, and I've been improvising since 1992. Currently, I'm a faculty member at Second City here in Chicago, and I also teach private workshops, and I'm a professional improviser. Like, that's pretty much my day job.
So I purposely do things that scare me all the time to learn how to manage my adrenaline so that I can be more authentic on stage. So I do stand-up, or I started singing a few years ago because singing terrified me more than taking my clothes off. So I was like, cool, now I have to sing. Those are the rules, Jet.
My name is Jet, and I live in Chicago, and I perform a lot, mostly at IO Theater, and I've been here for about 10 years.
If you establish something in a scene, you establish that we're on a space station, then we're on a space station. And that may seem like a really simple thing, but you have to practice a lot to get good at it. My name is Kevin Mullaney, and I worked for Improv Olympic and performed there during the 90s. I was a teacher there, and then I moved to New York and worked for the Upright Citizens Brigade for about 7 years.
And trust me, it's really hard to do some days. Some days you just want to punch a wall. And some days you want to be like, why don't they see how good I am? And you know what, they will. If you love it and you're committed to it and you're patient with it, They will see how good you are. You just have to have that belief. Sure, I'm Dina Faglis. I've been improvising since 1995. I perform 3 nights a week on average at I.O. I direct for the Second City, and I used to tour with the National Touring Company. And I teach at I.O. on occasion.